Alrighty, with this one right here, we got the Cold Street, the Mafia, Young, Teflon, and Stardom. You just got with the Cold Streets though, especially with the Mafia and Young, Teflon, and Stardom. Especially coming from the Cold Streets. Especially with this whole thing right here, you got the Stardom. You got one of the Stardoms. Especially him coming through. You got Young Teflon, so especially with Teflon coming through it. And then you got the Young Mafia, especially with the Cold Street. Like you can't even compete off of that because it is we do conspiracy off of that. So you know, but you just got what Stardom, Teflon, and Mafia.
Fly, then I'm gone. Fly, then I'm gone.
Baby, it's score. These streets really need you. Road man, move the cheats, fool. I beg you don't come round, yes.
Ooh, flying, then I'm gone. Hey, flying, then I'm gone. And then Dior and everything else, especially, how this whole thing is already, collaborating and floating, through a conspiracy. Like, a conspiracy, especially how the whole thing is already, recuting, refluting.
Road man, move the cheats, fool. I beg you don't come round, yes. Streets moving gully down, yeah. We fear. Baby, it's score. Don't say your body to the road. Beware of these sticks and stones. Sick love, that's unconditional.
Beware of the sticks and stones. Hey, beware of the sticks and stones, like they say. You gotta beware of the sticks and stones. You gotta beware with hey, the sticks and stones, especially, everything that's going on, especially, stuff we hear about, mainly all the time, on the time of those sticks, all the times we hear about all kinds, sticks and stone, crazy times, crazy, crazy, all kinds of like stuff, happening.
Jimmy don't reason or gamble. Grew up with the inner city kids getting peas in a scramble. Had us in the papers like a scandal. Family saying a man all peace, I take the peace from the mantle. When I got stabbed, mommy prayed for the ops and they mothers them. And begged man not to raise up on them. Didn't work cause I'm loved by the apes and a shot of them. 1911s with a clutch on them. Nice streams, investments and crypto. But this the bloodline, we giving you the biz though. Street smart.
Ooh, let them know, hey, we giving them the thing, the apes is gonna, criticize what he's doing, especially, how he's moving, like they always gonna respect, the apes, the real, they always gonna, respect the real, because the real is the real, and the real of the half, you don't have too much of that half, standing no more, because, they all, getting incarcerated, they all getting homicide, they all getting, indicted, like, they all, all getting, all type of things is happening, especially, what's going on, and, just with the main things and everything else, coming from that proliferation.
Line we giving you the biz though. Street smarts dropping gems in the jewels. Always stuck to the code, but I bend me some rules. She asked why I can't sleep, I said it's PTSD. Wish I could go back to my GCSEs. This is trillion stars, give the streets what they need. If your body language off, then you can't be with a G.
These streets really need you. Road man, move the cheats, fool. I beg you don't.
Oh, and that one thing too, that little, ooh, I like that one. Hey, that's the eye vision right there, especially your blood cells. No one knows, what you actually been through them blood cells, especially that PTSD, that hits all type of, stormy ways, because it's like, you feel all type of things, especially, coming through the whole, your cells and your ambitions.
Come round, yeah. Streets moving gully down, yeah. We fear. Baby, it's go. Don't say your body to the road. Beware of these sticks and stones. Sick love, that's unconditional.
Nightmare West Coast sweats up and shooting me. Scary thought my daughter reading out my eulogy. Crack made opportunities, but really was just fucking up communities. I sold my soul to put food on the table. Mum said my behaviour is disgraceful. Leveled up, now it's scary thought my daughter reading out my eulogy. Crack made opportunities, but
Ooh, crack made up a tuna egg, crack made a loop of tuna teas, you know, and everything like foods like hey, you know, crack looping up a tuna teas, you know, especially how the whole thing, you know, especially from the whole, both of Ascenics, you know, especially both of Ascenics and both of Amenics, like you got the whole thing just over melting it.
really was just fucking up communities. I sold my soul to put food on the table. Mum said my behaviour is disgraceful. Leveled up, now it's houses and mortgages, but this the program, they're pronounced you in mortuaries. Carol Vorderman, do the mathematics. Alan Carbro ain't really with the chatty. Pack it like it's legal, they ain't scattering my ashes. The streets been cold, yeah, I send it panoramic. Panorama on a glide, we try and put them on it. Whip work the same stove, mum was cooking on it. Swept box tours, I was going down the wrong way. Goodfellas, ST and Conway.
Baby, score these streets.
Oh, I was going through the wrong, the wrong felon, the wrong phones and everything else, you know. And he said, streets been getting cold. I've been going to the, you know, just to that other thing, you know, especially I didn't catch that point, but point of view, he said, you know, he been going through the wrong way, but you know, he was still, you know, still being focused, you know, on what he was doing and everything else.
It's really true. Road man move the sheets fool. I beg you don't come round, yeah. Streets moving gully down, yeah. We fear. Baby, it's cold. Don't say your body to the road. Beware of these sticks and stones. Sick love, that's unconditional. Oh, oh, oh.
He said, beware, you know, he said they probably won't come down here. Beware, they probably won't come down here because like they say, you got different parts that's dangerous. And then you got the safe areas. So it's like you got different areas where it's safe and where it's not safe. So as you out here, you going to that dangerous spot, something might brutally happen, like especially, you know, from the thing, because you gotta know what side you on, what part you on, because you know, a lot of people won't come down that area because that's a bad area. Like that's where all the stuff be happening. That's the part where I would try to stay a part of it, like and just try to stay in a good, you know, good other part. Cause I know as I go down there, they gonna, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna. But you know, with this whole thing right here, you got